Hey everyone, welcome. Special guest with us today. I have Stevie with us, retired military, retired police officer, went back to school, and he just sent me an email. I want to read you this email really quick. Said, just got my bachelor degree in criminal justice and my MBA in the last 15 months. Bachelor's and master's, 15 months using degree hacking. Stevie went through my program, got his degree super fast. First off, Stevie, thanks for being with us and congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. Honored to be here.
Let's start off with this degree hacking thing. It's impossible to get degrees this fast, right? You
Oh no.
you did it, and we were just talking, and Stevie let me know there are a lot of people that don't even believe you. It is possible. Tell us a little bit about this new way of earning college degrees and your experience with degree hacking versus being a traditional student. What are your thoughts?
Oh man. The thoughts on that, Ryan, especially at my age, being 46, and I knew that traditional law enforcement for me was pretty much over, but I couldn't come back out with a degree. I wasn't, like I told my wife, I wasn't coming back out here with nothing. And I don't know, I came across a YouTube video. I'm like, yeah, whatever. I rolled a dice. Then I competency based and then straight liner. Next thing I know, SNHU gave me like 80, 90 credits. I'm like, you know what? This might work. Then next thing I know, I graduated with a bachelor's degree. Then the VA, God bless me with that. What they started like, you know what? We'll pay for the master's degree. So I stayed with SNHU. Next thing I know, the NBA's here. I'm like, and it went by so fast. It's like, it was, I don't know if for a person in my situation or at our age, if they have kids in the family, degree hacking is, man, it's a godsend. It's nothing else. Your course is nothing else I can say. It changed my trajectory right from it. It already opened doors already. The level of respect you get when they see that master's or something already is totally different. It's
Yeah,
different.
it's
Yeah.
crazy, right? For those of
Yeah.
you watching, Stevie chose Southern New Hampshire University. He
Mm.
got a lot of credits through a third-party tool called
Yeah.
Straighterline and earned a bunch of
Awesome.
credits and then did your whole master's degree after that through SNHU as well.
Yep.
This is it's really, really cool. And most people don't know how to do this.
Yep.
Schools won't tell you how to do this
Oh,
because guess what? If you do this, they make less money. So they have
that's
no incentive, right?
no.
Now, Stevie, you told me you're going to go for your PhD
Mm-hmm.
and you're going to hack your PhD as well.
Yep.
Why do you want the PhD? You're already retired military. You're already retired police officer. What's your trajectory from here and why do you want more?
Well, it's getting to the point now that I think every year that goes by, things are getting watered down. I remember when I got out of high school, it was real quick, right? I talk about tech real quick. So you had these guys that were the tech guy in their department. They had maybe had an MCSC certification or something. They weren't really classically trained. And then around my area, you start seeing DeVry, ITT Tech, and Chubb started bringing students out in 2 years associate in technology. And now we're not going to pay you 90 grand no more a year. We'll get a guy 21, 22. We'll give him 40 grand. Once I got the bachelor, I'm like, okay, the bachelor's equivalent to a high school diploma 10 years ago. So I said, now I gotta get an MBA. You know what I mean? It's about just being competitive on paper. Like we previously discussed that resume is like your credit report. This is what they see coming out. And with the AI checking all the resumes, most people, especially big companies, they're scanning resumes for certain numbers. I mean, certain words, keywords they key or not, they're kicking it out. And I
Yep.
know that a PhD is going to garner a certain amount of respect. And then, like we spoke before, speaking, possibly a book, things of that, consulting, it's going to open a lot of doors. So I got to do it. I mean, so I could. I'm a guy like things finished. I got to do it. I don't have a choice. I don't have a choice, man. I got to do it.
This is really smart and most people don't think about this, but you brought up a good point. AI is now checking resumes for companies. It doesn't matter if you have more experience than the next guy. If you
Yep.
don't have this little credential that they require, your resume doesn't ever get read by a real person. That's scary stuff. Having these degrees now and then going to get your PhD next, it's going to keep all doors open for you. And the retired police, retired military, like that's amazing on resumes as well. So man, sky's the limit for your career. I want to just ask you, for people watching this thinking like, man, I'm already halfway through my career. I already have, I don't know, I'm past the school age. Like I'm not going to do this. It's too late for me, right? You could have thought those things, Stevie. You could have felt that way. What's your advice to people who are kind of juggling those thoughts in their minds?
It's very simple. I tell anybody that says that, you go walk down to your local Walmart, and I'm seeing people in their 80-something-year-olds still working. This is how serious the economy and everything is getting now. I mean, you cannot rest on your laurels today. You cannot. Don't sit back. I mean, if you want to go back out here, if you're that close, finish it. You got to finish. There is no, today, the way the economy and the job market is now, if you already retired from one job, but I'm not an old retiree, Ryan. I'm 46, man.
Yeah.
So if I want to go back out there, I know that it's people half my age that take half the money. So I got to make myself overly qualified, like we spoke about before, and go in these interviews. I know I have all my ducks in a row, and just the way they're interviewing me, like I told you, I'm interviewing them to make sure the situations are mutual beneficial on both parties. Because some jobs are not a right fit. They're not.
And having the credentials that you have, you can say no to an opportunity because you know you qualify for better opportunities.
Yeah.
And it feels so much better being in that situation than being in the situation where you just have to say yes to anything that comes.
Right.
Having control over your career, it takes the stress away. It just turns you into a new person almost.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Man, I just got to say, Stevie, I got so much respect for you, what you're doing. Congratulations. Like, for those of you watching, if you're wondering, what the heck is this degree hacking thing? Well, let me tell you very briefly. Sometimes there are opportunities within universities. Some universities have different opportunities than others where you can test out of classes instead of sitting through 4-month full semester classes, listening to teachers' lectures. You can learn what you need to learn, take exams, and just test out of classes. And guess what? When you're not capped at how fast you can go, like you can go as fast as you want, you can get full degrees really, really quickly, and it can completely change your life. And you can save a whole bunch of money. I have a program that Stevie went through. It's called Degree Hacking Academy, and I've helped a lot of other people get degrees really fast. Stevie, what are your thoughts about the program and thoughts for other people that are considering?
I think it's too cheap. I think it's one of the greatest things I ever did, ever, to be honest. Right? You can't even fathom. I mean, it's like, man, it's mind blowing how much. And what baffles me, I had an ex-colleague at the job. He was a sergeant, Ryan, and he had 3 kids. 3 kids going through divorce. He had one daughter at Lehigh, one daughter at Penn State, one daughter at Ohio State, all at the same time.
Wow.
When he showed me the bills for that tuition, I looked at him and I said, man, you must have got a strong HELOC. You got a little bit of bread, but your money ain't like this. You know what I'm saying? If he would have known about this back in high school for his kids, because now it's about getting the most we can educationally, Ryan, at the least amount of money. We can't, like, parents are not, same thing with weddings. Parents are not going to debt anymore for the kids to go to school unless you got long, if you have seriously high incomes, So this is it. This is the hack for you. If you got 16, 15-year-old daughter or son, and they know about this early in life, I mean, it's worth, I mean, for the money, you can't beat it. The money, you can't beat it. I didn't think twice about it.
Thank you. That's a huge compliment. I truly, truly appreciate that. And to me, the reason I don't charge very much is because I really want to help people and it makes a difference for
Yeah.
people. The more
Hmm.
people I can help, the better. Something you said there, I want to point out the money.
The money.
With the faster you graduate, some of these universities, they don't charge you. Some universities charge you per credit. No matter
Yeah.
how fast you graduate, you're still paying the same amount.
Hmm.
Other universities will charge you for how long it takes you to graduate. At those schools, if you go graduate in 6 months, 12 months, however fast you graduate,
Hmm.
that's all you're paying for. Well, guess what? If you're graduating in months instead of years, and that tuition bill comes down, it's really easy to come up with a small amount of money with grants and scholarships and pay close to zero out of pocket. I think I paid like $200 in tuition. It's amazing. And for you, VA benefits. Did you use VA benefits for tuition or anything like that?
The VRE program, which is the Veteran Readiness as Employment Program, VRE, that took over once, because at first I was still working and the tuition reimbursement from the county it was taking too long.
Mhm.
So then I had got the 100% permanent total. I retired, like, then I put in for the VRE and they took over from that, gave me a stipend every month. They paid for all the school. And it wasn't even a break. I went straight from the bachelor's within like, man, a month. I went straight to the MBA program because I didn't want any breaks.
Mhm.
I want, I'm already getting older, man. I was like, man, if I stop, I won't go back. Like, man, I gotta get this over with, man. So I just kept going. My wife thought I was crazy. You not taking a break? No, no breaks, no days off, no breaks, man.
Good for you. Sometimes those breaks are dangerous
Yeah, I
because
know.
you get comfortable in your break and you
Mhm.
procrastinate starting again.
No breaks.
You didn't let that happen. That's awesome. So, if you're a veteran
Hmm.
and you have those benefits,
Hmm.
Stevie, those benefits covered for you. And if you're watching and have that opportunity, you can do this for free. If you're
Hmm.
not a veteran, that's okay. It cost me like $200. So use the resources that you have and you can go get your degree for very, very little cost. We're
Hmm.
talking hundreds or maybe a few thousand at most when other
And
people are
time, right?
talking,
Time
yeah,
too, right? Time.
time. Yeah, time is
Time.
money. The sooner you
Time
get
is
that
money.
degree, the sooner you get that pay raise. You get your degree 3 years faster and then go get a $30,000 a year pay raise.
Anyways,
Guess what? That's a lot of money
Mhm.
extra that you're making in your career.
Yep.
So, my hope is this anyone watching, I just hope you feel inspired that you can go get a degree faster. If you would like my help, feel free to reach out. Knowing the internet, you can hunt me down, find
Yeah.
me. It's not
Yeah.
very hard to find me.
No.
Also, I'm going to leave 2 links down below in the description. One link is to a video where I walk you through my 3-step process of degree hacking, and I'm going to show you how Stevie did this and how I did this. The other link is to my Degree Hacking Academy program. If you'd like to learn more, go ahead and click on that. If not, subscribe to the channel and you'll start seeing more videos where I teach you how to graduate faster. Stevie, thank you so much for your time and for sitting down and sharing your story with the world. And for those watching, if we can do it, so can you. Have a wonderful day, and we will talk to you in the next video.